I see a little bit of skid marks in the median there. Maybe they tried to stop too quick. Traffic came to a stop, but it's about a mile backed up now. Gotta take down the Halloween stuff. And it is time for fun skidding. Then Christmas. And thank you for all your guys' input on the hot tub in the comments. I did jump the black to the red, and it shows 244, 245. So it definitely has all the power there. Just needs something going wrong. Something's wrong. So we'll figure it out. But they're sending us I think a new circuit board, thinking that that's the problem. So hope you guys had a great Halloween too. And I'm gonna go head up to Asheville. Haven't seen these two in a while. Let's get them warmed up and let's get back to work. Oh, Misty girl. Oh, they smell good. Well, get the key in. There you go. Okay, fire time. Let her purr. Okay, they are warming up, so let's shut this thing down, lock her up, grab my apple from T-Dubs and a water, and let's get back to those trucks. I think we're gonna shoot for Friday or Saturday on the Volvo. He couldn't do it this weekend. Kind of mixed in with our friends that came into town. On top of that, he's back and forth to Florida and California, and he just couldn't do it. So I left the batteries on in the Volvo, and so the fridge was still running. There's no turn off the fridge button inside the Volvo, so it still started right up. So batteries are still doing good. I guess they like the colder weather. Let's let them get the temp, and then we'll head up to Asheville. 5 in the morning, and we're heading over 85. We're gonna go back up that little hill to Hendersonville, kind of where we picked apples with the boys that one time at the, forget the name of that orchard. Why can't I ever forget that? But no, Skytop Orchard, big tree farm up there. But yeah, pretty morning, 51 degrees. We're starting to get warm. Might have to use the APU. So this load has like a straight through or a early morning tomorrow delivery. So I'll probably come back home, see the boys, see what's going on with them, and hang out, have lunch maybe, I don't know, see T-Dubs, or I might just go straight through, I don't know, depends on what my clock's looking like and how long it takes them to load up here. But we're going up to Asheville, Budweiser, delivering down to Jacksonville, so we got something that need to move. We shall see what. There's Furman University. Every time I drive past it, I think about how pretty of a campus it is. I guess it's a little expensive on the tuition side, but good education and a pretty campus. Just north of Greenville. We got plenty of food and whatever you want, kind of. Nice little airport too. Then you got Clemson. Their name is the Purple Paladins. Never heard of a Paladin until Furman. But on our left, that's their campus or dorms, all that kind of stuff. Kind of pretty. And to our right is Paris Mountain. You might see a couple lights up on that hill. That's not really a giant mountain, but I can imagine some of those houses have some pretty good views. Downtown Greenville and the valley. There you go. Very nice road though, well kept. We're going to go up a couple little up and down hills and make it up to Asheville. It's only 67 miles from the house, but a lot of stoplights going through town kind of turns it into an hour drive, hour and a half. We're scheduled to be there at 6:05 though. And we have a 6 o'clock to a 7 o'clock appointment. All right, I don't know what that guy's doing, kind of pulled off to the side there, but nice dually, brand new, took the bed off. There you go, with the fire extinguisher back there. I saw something really cool at the front of this Sphinx when I was pulling around in front. So we are gonna check that out. There's a nice W9, little twin of this one right ahead. See that girl hiding, sleeping right there? Oh, she's pretty. An 86-inch sleeper, but it's Let's make it quick. I think I'm just gonna get a coffee. I'm not really feeling any food right now. Got my apple. But let's go check out this car in front. It's gorgeous. So that is what I saw right there. Oh my goodness. It's just so pretty. I love the wheel choice. It just kind of sets off the paint job. Wow. I saw him walking in as I was coming around. It's nice and quiet too. He didn't do like a big block or anything. Yeah, beautiful though. Oh, and it's a manual. Oh my goodness. South Carolina plates. How pretty those wheels are. That thing's gorgeous. Nicely done. Whew. What a car, right? Pretty dang cool. And I saw this little guy sitting right here. Little surround heat 360. It's gonna start getting cold out here, and so luckily we did a collaboration with Green APU, and I'm gonna be doing my first kind of review of how well it heats at night. And if it heats half as good as it cools, then it should be pretty dang good. But greenapu.com, give them a check out. They're all over the nation. Install pretty quickly, pretty easily. You can get the stainless cover on the full black, and can't say enough good things about it. So check them out, and we'll be giving that a test probably on this trip. I'm not sure if it's gonna be that cold in Jacksonville, but maybe it will be. So beautiful little Corvette. Hope to see it around again soon sometime. But right now, let's get on up a little further. Here is where we merge onto 26. 26 comes out of Spartanburg, goes all the way down to Columbia, but this is where it merges back on from 25 that I was just on. And we have about 14 miles from here to go. And like I said before, when you're coming up here, I'll go up here empty all day. I'll pick something up heavy and come back down, but I won't go up here heavy. So the truck can handle it. It's meant for it, all that kind of stuff that people say. But if you're an owner operator, you just want to take care of your equipment as much as you can. And pulling these heavy grades all the time with heavy loads is or big grades, so not a great idea. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Peterbilt, for getting over for me. We come up here a couple times to pick up some juices, like apple juice and I don't know if it's cranberry, but all kinds of juices right here in Hendersonville. We're going about 10 miles past that, up towards Asheville. Let's pick up our load, and we'll be there about 6:20. So here we go, 26. We're on it now, 2 lanes and lots of traffic. This is the way you go up to Knoxville. This is the way you go up to Newport, Johnson City. You head up to Bristol, all kinds of stuff. But there's 2 routes to go, and it splits off at Asheville. The route to the right, the Johnson City, is a little bit, has some really steep grades. And then Knoxville has a couple grades, but it's a lot windier, but not as bad on the grade. So I'd rather take the Knoxville 40 route all day over the 26. So little food for thought if you're ever running over here in a pretty North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee area. But I'm rambling on. Let's keep growing up here, and the sun should be peeking out. I don't know, what's the sunrise, about 7:30. And my boy should be going to school, waking up. T-Dub should be waking up right about the time I get here. 6:30 in the morning. Exit 40 right here. Kind of these new little roundabouts they do up here. Longhorn Steakhouse. No turn on rights, but we go up here. It's 1.6 miles, 0.9 miles. We take a right and come back down, and there she is. Oh man, it's 44 degrees up here. Colder. I know it's colder across America, but man, right here. That's cold for us. We're getting there. And my sons are asking when we go on the boat again. I said, not for a while. Not for a while, boys. We're getting the cold times. We might see some snow out here in the south. Here we go. Let's get up here. We're looking for about 900 feet on our rights. I believe I've been here before, but I'm not 100%. I don't remember which side was truck entrance, but we'll read some signs. Deliveries, turn here. Budweiser, okay. Well, that's the right side. Let's make this turn. There we go. Okay, there's no doors right there. These guys are sleeping. So we'll creep past them, try not to wake them. Little Werner, and then I don't know, by that point, Pro Stars, like half the bumper's hanging off in the front. Probably a deer. It's deer season for sure. Come around the side, the gates are open. So let's see what we can do here. There we go. So they must open up at 6 a.m. because that this is the same load I was trying to get yesterday, and ended up just pushing the appointment back and back and back to 10:30. And I said I can get up there and get it by noon. And then they said load was canceled. And then last night it came back up again. I bid on it again, and then they said my bid was outbid and I lost the bid. I said, oh, okay. And then half an hour later it's back up, and I said, okay. Bid a little bit more than I did yesterday, and we ended up getting it for almost $2,400, $2,377. So let's stay nice and wide so these guys can get out, and then that'll allow us to have the angle to get our trailer in there too. We gotta go talk to some people because most people are probably picking up here. Delivering here, and we are picking up here, so that should give him plenty of room. Let's go talk to somebody. Turn our ELD to on duty, not driving. It does it itself, but if you do it yourself, then it kind of does it quicker. Saves you some drive time. All right, there we go. ELD's set. Let's go talk to somebody. I'm picking up, actually. I've never picked up here, but they have a load going to Jacksonville. Yeah, it's a... It's just a 6-digit number. That'd be it? Okay. Yeah, so it's just stuff you need to send back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ran out about 20.
Oh, great. Yeah, they sent 44. I was like, okay.
No, that's a full load.
All right, awesome. So I'm just picking up some extra stuff.
All right, you go ahead and back him beside this guy at dumps 1 or 2.
Okay.
That's this one.
Okay.
About 10 foot. You go ahead and open up and get back on in.
Okay. Then wherever you guys get to me. Thank you.
Get here to 8 o'clock to do the paperwork.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and they'll probably get you loaded.
And then
you have to wait
8 o'clock
till
to
she
do
gets
the... Cool. Thank you. Major score. Awesome. First load after being off for a few days, and it's 20,000 pounds instead of 44,000 pounds. She's gonna like that, and so is the fuel mileage. So we're just getting extra pallets and some packaging that needs to go back to because Jacksonville has a plant that produces stuff. Sorry guys, it's chilly out here. I gotta start wearing the beanies instead of the hats. But we'll get our doors open. He said get in door 1 or 2, and that's pretty cool. Good blessing. Hey, she's still ready to go. No more convention centers for a while. Thank you for all the comments on that too. You guys are like, just don't do it. It's always a cluster. Okay, let's get on this side. So I just got it back all the way into the door 1, two shot, 1 pull up. Not bad. Happy about it. Right back in it, and then he comes out and says, "Hey man, do you mind putting it on this side of that truck? Because I don't want to be crossing the guys loading today." I'm like, sure, dude. Might have told me that before I got all the way in this thing. Either way, we can make it happen. Let's do it. At least as we hit the door, it went red. on the other side now. Let's get loaded, and you heard him say we won't get our paperwork till about 8 o'clock, so hopefully it gets loaded and start heading down the mountain. And on that note of the green APU, let's come back here, go to climate control. It'll start in 30 seconds. And once it starts, I can change the temperature. And even if you like fall asleep at night, and you have it set near a warm climate, it turns really cold at night, it'll automatically switch over the valve and turn it to heat for you and turn off the air seat compressor. I'm at greenapu.com, guys. I am super stoked about them. Give it 10 more seconds and then we'll set our temperature and go down or go up to a little bit of heat. But it'll automatically say that I think I had it on 60 or 70 something. Preheat off, engine check. There we go. So it was set at 67. Let's go for 71, and that's it. It'll hold that. So pretty dang cool, guys. Check them out, greenapu.com. So you just came out and gave us our bills and said, hey, if you got a couple straps, you might want to bring those in here. $22,000. I love it because the pallets might fall out of the back. I said that's probably a good idea. So we'll do a couple straps and we'll head back down this mountain. 46 degrees out there, and that green APU has been keeping me warm. So yes, I turned it all the way up to like 83 degrees to see how warm we get, and it gets warm. So people had questions about how warm can it get, because some people have like a bunk heater, but that thing definitely keeps you just as warm. Okay, let's go get signed up and strapped up. Okay, here's our little, not a roundabout, kind of a crossover. I don't know if they're more of a European thing that we're implementing in Asheville, but you can keep your tires off the curb, just gotta get close to the line. And then it puts you on the left side, so you can just take this turn into the on-ramp on the 26. And it's not like you need to be in the right lane, like most truck lanes, you need to be in the right, because you get plenty of entry right here. Actually, you need to be in the left lane because that's where the entrance is, so. I thought it was a double entrance, but we're gonna sneak right behind Mr. Kia, and we're good. Nobody coming, no yield. All right, let's turn and burn. Actual sign that said weigh station was just kind of burnt out, so weigh station closed. They must have a remote to that or something, I don't know. Some way to communicate with it, because it's open, there's trucks in there, but when we come by it says closed. I guess we were the last one. That's our first weigh station coming from North Carolina into South Carolina. We don't get another one until coming into Columbia, so we got pretty far. Oh, that guy's getting, like he's pulling an RV with a mega cab Ram, and he's getting talked to. What's going on there? T's and P's. Hope it's okay. We got about 4 miles, and then we branch off back to that 25. Use the Jakes, come on down, and we're back to trucking. There we go. 400 miles down to Jacksonville. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, when you sit back and ride, just bullshit.
The Camry, yikes, somebody went off into the, 2 cars off into the ditches over there. I don't think that U-Haul was involved, but I don't know. Thanks. T's and P's for all them, and looks like it's going to be a little bit before they clean those up, so if you were on there, heading up to Asheville at 9 a.m.
That's the idea behind it, my grandfather drove.
Chattery on the CB. Well, if you're ever rolling down 385 and you see that sign to the right with the blue lettering that says Simpsonville, that's where we live. Pretty cool town, pretty small little average sized town that has everything you need, but everything around it if you want more. So pretty cool. I only have 2 hours to spare on my drive clock, so we're gonna just head down to Jacksonville. Jacksonville. Tina-Up's like, yeah, I can meet you. I'm like, if you don't have to, if you don't want to get the kids ready. So she said, no. She just rolled by and I'll be back tomorrow. So I am going right by my house on the left up here. But if you're rolling down here and you see these exits, this is where we live. So let's keep rolling. Let's get through Columbia, get on 95. And we're supposed to have a window from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. to deliver. Who knows if they'll take it early. I went back there, closed the doors with the guy, and we strapped it. And it's pretty much, if you've ever taken a beer load, those big plastic size of a household door that you put on both sides so it doesn't damage the product. It's a bunch of those and a bunch of plastic crates. So that's what I got. Going back to the manufacturing facility down there in Jacksonville that I picked up from quite a few times, probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 times. I couldn't have to look back at my records, but we're going to keep rolling. That's a Harbor Freight on the left that we went to yesterday. And our only Taco Bell on the right there off that exit in this area. There's more Taco Bells closer to the Greenville. That one's busy on a Friday, Saturday night for sure. So here we go. Pretty day down here. It's 50 degrees and the clouds are just hovering across, but we've got some sun shining through. We are shaking and baking now. Gonna top the tanks off because, as you may know if you've watched the channel for a little bit, we ran out of fuel. So the sending units are back ordered, of course, like everything else in the world today. 2 weeks out, they say. And I ordered them a week ago, so hopefully this next week we get them. And I ordered something else while I was there on the website. The guys are good salesmen. It's 4 states. It's a pretty good place for big trucks. Lots of stuff they have, and I think it's Joplin, Illinois, or Joplin, Missouri. I'm not sure. Somewhere in the Midwest. But they're awesome guys. Super nice salesman. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, I was thinking about getting this, and he's like, well, we got this, and this, and then tells me that they're having a sale. Really good salesman. So I ended up buying a little something else, and that'll be a surprise when it comes. But right now we're topping off because I figure my gauge is at 3/4 on the good gauge. I figure we're gonna hit the curb with a little F-150 there, but not bad. They're rolled curbs, so they're not hurting your tires. But yeah, just where my gauge was when I ran out of fuel was just about an 1/8 on the good gauge, a little over an 1/8. So we're gonna just fill up when we know we're about half. And I'm not heavy anymore, so that whole trip I was trying to conserve weight, so I didn't fill up all the way. But let's see, that guy went that way. This lane's opening up. I don't think he's gonna back up for it. Oh nope, container dude went for it. There we go. Container dude jumped over. We're gonna check our tire pressures on the tractor right now also, because QT has great air chucks. They always work. If they don't work, they get them fixed pretty dang quick. So let's do that. But yeah, we're gonna just top off because we are pretty high. This one right here is the one that works pretty good. We were down to just above that white line when we went out of fuel. This one will just go everywhere depending on if the truck's moving. The fuel filter gauge is falling back again. I have the brand new one, but I don't want to take this whole thing out again and mess with it until I get the light for this going, the boost gauge. So that's where we're at. But yeah, let's get some tire checked and get topped off. Okay, we are 329. Just keeps going up just a little bit of time. And this was the only tire that was all of them were right where they're supposed to be. That one was 5 pounds low, and I just noticed why. So we'll have to get that taken care of. Don't know if it went all the way through, but it must be. So always check your tires at stops, and make sure you have a tire truck with it. And we just stopped. Let's see where we are. 151 gallons. All right, put the pumps up. Well, we are paid for, and it's time to go. Nice Freightliner cab over though. Has the orange oil pan running the cat. I like it. Let's get to Florida. The South Carolina is actually open. It's never open. So let's see what we got. Maximum width 10 feet. Okay. Got a dry van and some especially 95. 95 in South Carolina needs a makeover bad. This is just, yeah, this is just a single. They don't have one on the other side. They're rebuilding it, I think. Put this one about 2 times out of the month. I'll see it open. Pull people through. And they typically just pick somebody and kind of do a little inspection on them. Maybe that's us today. Who knows? We have the time to spare. That's one thing I worry about with the weigh stations. Is like, if you're tight on time and you have to do a full inspection, like, you should always have some good amount of time. But I try to spend family time. It looks like they're just keeping green light like North Carolina does up there in the mountains where you just roll through. Keep rolling through. What's he have in front of us? 3463. Just stays green. Roll on through easy. A little bit is flammable. Chilly out there, 54 degrees. A little bit chilly. All right, now it's through Columbia. I don't know what we got going on. Maybe a tire shredded or something, but construction zone and everyone's creeping to get past, and we'll creep too with our 4-way zone. Oh yeah, you can tell his tires flapping on the left side. He's got an exit right here, I think, hopefully. Be able to get off and get that addressed. But yeah, there's no median, so he's got to limp it. No shoulder, I mean. Oh, it's a single rear tire. I thought it would be a dual, but he's riding the rim right now. Just looking at it through his mirror. Pray you make it up here, man. No, is there an exit on this one? No, he's still got some more to go, but at least he has some shoulder right here. That's still not enough shoulder to change a tire. T's and P's, T's and P's. Looks like we had a car hauler over here on the right. I don't know what's going on. They warned us about at least back there. They said, incident ahead, 168, which is only about a mile before the 95. So it looks like the car hauler guy might have had some friends, because they were all caravanning together with some Nissans and Hondas. I don't know. T's and P's, hope everybody's okay. We're about to get on the 95. Sad, guys. T's and P's. I don't know. I don't see skid marks or anything. Just, well, I see a little bit of skid marks on the median there. Maybe they've tried to stop too quick. Traffic came to a stop, but it's about a mile backed up now. T's and P's, I pray that they're okay. Why are they taking pictures? Must be for the way the tractor ended up. The front of it's kind of to the right, so that should mean that hopefully he was okay. Imagine batteries or boxes or something were on that truck. I don't know. But they are getting cleaned up. These are these, guys. I think we'll wrap up this video here, guys. We're only, what's this, exit 29, I think. Oh, can't get over. Come on, Cadillac. Container guy. Yeah, exit 29. This is the truck wash exit with the Loves and the TA that I like to go to because it's so big. So we're going to stop here, refresh. It'll be our last stop before we get to this drop, but we'll start the new video with the drop for tomorrow. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for stopping in. Faith Family Freight. Orange Freight Shaker that passed me today. got on the CB radio. I want to say his name was Brandon James, but could be wrong, man. But it was great talking to you on the CB today, and he just appreciated kind of info that I gave about, I guess, everything with the trucking industry, and it was nice talking to you today, man, on the CB. So that kind of stuff is kind of cool to come across. But we're gonna get out of here, wrap this video, and we're 29 miles from Florida, and Jacksonville's right across the border. So let's just pray that Budweiser has a nice, easy unload for us. But I've been to this place to load before, and it can be a little bit challenging. So that's why I'm just gonna go ahead and start a new video. See if we have a good drop or a challenging drop. So we're gonna do that. But for right now, let's get over to TA. Well, that will wrap it for today. ELD is set to break. Doors are closed. Keys in the pocket. Don't forget, there is only one way. And yeah, wish me luck at Budweiser. Hopefully it's not challenging at all. Hopefully it's a nice, good, easy drop. And she's been running great, doing great. And Volvo should be getting picked up on hopefully Friday or Saturday. And the spa company is actually sending me a new a new circuit board, a whole new circuit board. And they said, do you want to install it yourself? I said, you can get a tech out there. It's not that I don't want to install it, it's just I don't have the time. And I'd rather have them kind of know what was going wrong. So either way, we should get that fixed, and T-Dubs can have her. Oh, she just brought a little water bucket into the horse trailer. What the heck is those? What are those? Anybody? Look like they're part of a locomotive, but I don't know. But hey, I'm rambling on too much. Glad to be back on the road, out here moving with you guys. And it really was cool to meet you today. I want to say Brandon James in the Orange Freight Shaker. God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.